Hello, we're here again for another episode of Think Local Lloydminster. My name is Stephanie Dobson, and I'm the owner-operator of Henka Divorce Law and Mediation right here in Lloydminster. And I'm here today with Chantel Joy and Jennie Coulson, who are the owners and operators of Sage and Soul Salon and Wellness here in Lloydminster. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
Hello.
So first, let's get started about talking a little bit about your salon and what sets it apart from other salons here in Lloydminster.
Ooh, why are we different?
We try to make everything like a one-stop shop for all of Lloydminsterites and their families. And we try to just be a very easygoing atmosphere, as well as ease of just friendship and wellness.
Yeah, I definitely think that we're the only salon in town that offers hair, paramedical services. We offer scalp micropigmentation. We offer permanent makeup. We offer advanced foot care, basic foot care. Like, we have a very wide range of services. And I don't think there's anybody in Lloyd that does exactly what we do. So and we do it very well.
And blends it well with the hair side. I'm the hair side. We have the aesthetic side here. So blends it in very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Sounds like you've got a good synergy going.
Absolutely.
between you. So tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start this business.
Oh, just the universe kind of threw it at us. Actually, like, it was not planned, but I think Jennie and I are both kind of, I don't know if you want to call it spiritual, kind of Zen, just, I don't know, what would you call it?
You pick up on vibes, you pick up on a feeling, and you see what everything's missing. We were throwing a couple curve balls, but we made it our own and started off running.
Absolutely, yeah. So I would say dumb luck. It wasn't inspiration. It was just the universe being like, here you go. This is what you're getting right now, and have fun. So yeah, here we are.
I love it. I love it. And sometimes it's just meant to be, right? That's what meant to be is, and that sounds wonderful. So tell us a little bit about how you ensure client satisfaction and maintain a loyal customer base. We always know that those returning clients and those customers is really what makes a business tick and continue, be a going concern. And tell us a little bit about that.
Two of my main points that I think are really important with building a clientele and keeping that client base is relationship building. So building a true friendship with that client. And I'm not for everybody. Every client's not for me. It goes both ways. But that and trust. So I feel like I say to people all the time, I talk people out of bad decisions all the time, therefore talking myself out of work all the time. But if it's not going to be best suited for you in the long run, whether it be a hairstyle, a hairdo, permanent makeup, whatever that might be, I'm not going to take your money just for the sake of taking your money. I'm going to give you what you need, service-wise, product-wise. And I'm sure Jennie can say the same.
Exactly. Like, we very much try to be personable, try to promote that relaxing atmosphere, and just feeling like you're almost coming home when you're coming in here.
Absolutely.
So you know your stylist. We like to keep a good relationship going, as well as, helping you create the best version of yourself. And then when we do that for our clients, we do it for ourselves.
Absolutely. And attitude is everything. And they say that if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. And that's what it sounds like for the two of you. You know that, and Chantel, you had said it about, if the client doesn't need the particular service or you're recommending against it, you're kind of talking yourself out of work, but at the same time, you're creating that trust relationship with your customer.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about some of your favorite services to perform.
I love doing permanent makeup. That is my passion. And I love paramedical services. So paramedical, a good example of what that would be if somebody has lost their breast due to breast cancer and maybe has lost their entire areola complex, then I can tattoo a 3D hyperrealistic tattoo on and kind of get that little bit of themselves back. So I guess the services I love the most are ones that make people feel whole again. So not just about beauty, but like giving a little bit of themselves back.
Yeah.
My services, I love color. I love everything color. I love cutting. I love styling. Probably the best part about it is the full styling at the end, because then they can see your vision coming to life, and their vision and your hybrid work environment, just to see what happens at the end. But I find a little bit of color goes a long way, whether it's just covering your roots or giving you a whole different look. If you want to blend with the season, I'm a very pumpkin spice girl, so I love my coppers. I'm very into those reds, and the whole cowboy copper trend is just my wheelhouse. But we have a lot of stylists here who specialize in extensions. We have some that specialize in updos, and there's always someone for your suited need, which is really fun.
Perms,
We've got a texture specialist, and she loves her perms and can make magic happen.
I love that texture specialist. That's a new term for me, and I love it. I was just thinking, as you were talking, I was thinking about, Pinterest, or these different places where you have the before and then the after. It's like you have the Pinterest, your what the color looked like before, and then how you created it afterwards. And I always wonder, that it just is like magic, but it's talent.
That it is, and there is a lot of talent in a few square feet. So we're pretty lucky. It's an amazing team.
So when you're performing services for clients, you obviously, I'm assuming, use high quality products, and that enhances that overall salon experience. Can you tell us a little bit about the products that you use?
We use Euphora primarily for hair, for products and for coloring. For permanent makeup, we use primarily PermaBlend. We do kind of deviate a little bit depending on the client's needs. And then for skincare, we're bringing in Eminence. So all very high quality products, very green, very clean products, as clean as you can get when it comes to chemical. Very plant-based. So
in green energy, we find a lot of people get, especially even hairdressers, get contact dermatitis, get allergies from just being around these products all the time. And myself, I've been doing hair for 15 years. You've been doing your paramedical services for a little longer.
We're not going to talk about that.
But when we're constantly exposed to something, we want to make sure it's good for us. So if it's good for us, it's going to be great for our clients. Euphora really pushes on that green and that non-toxic and gentle atmosphere. Their shampoo, I even use it on my dog because it's completely clean and it's good and it's safe for them. So it can be everything from your littlest little one to the most standing member of your family. And we've got products for everything in between.
Yeah. The selection of products is so important. I know I found a product line that I really like, and I just stick with it. And it's for me, it's about that clean piece. And as you say, it's really hard to find that kind of thing when you're dealing with chemicals. So that sounds really good. Sounds like you put a lot of effort into that.
Absolutely. For nails and stuff, like we even have my own gel nail line because I wasn't happy with what I was able to find. Like just chemically. So we developed our own. So we've got our own. We're the only salon in town that has our own product line for nails. So
Chantel, I don't know how you have the time to do those kind of things, but I somewhat know your schedule. But that's wonderful that you're, I understand the outcome of it, but just as a matter of time, I just can't understand it. Tell us a little bit about some upcoming promotions, events, new services that we can look forward to.
Well, we actually have quite a few members of the team that are going to be training for gel nails. The hairstylists are going to be cross-training for tooth gems, teeth whitening, and gel nail services as well. So that'll be new. We're looking to bringing laser in different capacities in the near future. Like I said, the Eminence is coming on board right away, so we'll be bringing in a lot more facial services, so that's exciting for us.
A lot more spa indulgent services. I love a good facial. I love just the relaxation that comes from it, and just kind of bringing yourself back down to yourself and spending a little me time. It's definitely a top tier need, not a want.
Absolutely.
In our space. But we've got we're hoping to do an open house in a month here or so, and have some specials on some of these lovely products behind us.
Ooh, nice. Love it. Love it. This next question talks about your local community, our local community, and any charitable initiatives or events that you've participated in. It's a real value for me. That's why I do these Think Local episodes, is to really bring that sense of community that we are in Lloydminster here, a wonderful community together. So can you talk a little bit about how your salon has contributed to that local community or participated in any kind of events?
We're pretty new right now. We've only been open for about 4 months. So we have done a little bit of donating. I have for a long time personally done what I call compassionate care services. So if you have, for example, a radiation tattoo after cancer, I will camouflage that too, completely complimentary. If you have been on my wait list for an areola and just it's really not in your budget, like every, I'd say 6 months or so, maybe sooner. I've been donating to those clients that they really need that service. They can't get coverage, not covered by their healthcare for whatever reason. So I'll donate that, and I call it pay with a smile. If somebody is going through chemotherapy and they need their hair shaved off, what they have left of it, then we'll do that completely free as well. And then we are opening like a night, I think every quarterly. What are we doing quarterly for the?
We're still trying to work on some ideas because we did a lot, like previously in other capacities, we did a lot of giving back to the community, and that's something that we're very passionate about and we want to bring back. But again, like we said, we're just in a new space and trying to get our feet and figure out what we want to do to make it different, because we want to find something that sets us apart from everywhere. One thing we do really love is supporting a lot of silent auctions, a lot of local fundraisers. We've had a lot reach out to us, and we've reached out to some to be a part of that. Sirens and Sapphires, their gala coming up. I was previously a member of the Lloyd Rescue Squad, and previously to that, Marwayne Fire and Rescue, and I feel very passionate about that. So we like to help and support any way we can raise funds for those events. But a lot of local events around here, like the Lori Craven, the Health Foundation Gala, things like that. Like we always really find if anybody wants to do a spa night, we try to do like those little packages and have some fun things where you can try some new hair treats, or even some new curling iron, new blow dryer, things like that, or even just a night to spoil yourself. We like to supply those so we can support our local community endeavors.
Well, it sounds like even though you've only been open as this Sage and Soul Salon for 4 months, obviously you've both been in the industry and your team has been in the industry for a really long time. And so it sounds like there's a really long history of that community service and thinking about our local community. So that sounds wonderful. You're right in the same line as me.
Yes. Pay it forward.
Yeah, exactly. We'll wrap up by asking if you would consider what advice you would consider giving to someone who's visiting your salon for the first time.
Oh, I guess it depends.
Bring ideas.
Yeah.
Come with an open mind.
Yeah.
And ready yourself to be pampered and spoiled. Like we always try to make sure that everyone has a glass of something in their hand and a snack in the other hand so that they can really truly enjoy their time here. Be prepared to giggle. It happens a lot.
And the noise in the background, actually, they're being really good right now.
Well, we love to connect with our stylists, even like between ourselves, but with our clients, with everything. We try to keep it a very light and fun atmosphere, and it's very easy to happen here. We're always giggling. There's always something going on.
And if there's a service for you, then feel free to reach out and book a consultation. That's a great way to know which direction you need to go, whether it be permanent makeup, hair, nails, etc. We do so much that there's no reason we can't bring you in for 15 minutes and answer a lot of questions in that time. So
we love doing the consultation. So even if you're not sure and you're very intimidated by the fact of what do I even do here, we love our consultations. Consultations are always complimentary and free, and that way we can book appropriately, work through a lot of our costs with you and work on your budget and figure out a budget that works for you, whether it's your initial service or your beauty budget over the year. We like to make sure that every facet of that is taken care of.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. Well, thanks so much, Chantel and Jennie, for joining us from Sage and Soul Salon and Wellness. And we'll look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thanks so much, Stephanie.
Have a great day.